Alright, take two. Ran out of disk space apparently, which I came back in here to talk about because I recently downloaded a bunch of stuff trying to fix something, but is what it is. Anyway, Happy New Year, guys. Welcome back to the channel, DPal3543 here. Welcome to 2024, even though we are 3 days into it. If you're wondering where I've been, as you know, I got the green ahead from our station commander, Staff Sergeant Emily, letting me know that Maps has given me the green light. I will be going to boot camp, or basic training, whichever you would prefer, at MCRD San Diego, Marine Recruiting Depot, Marine Corps Recruiting Depot in San Diego, California, on January 29th, 2024. So in 26 days, I am gone. I will be out of here. But it leaves me 25 days that I can still spend with you guys in videos and streams, and since I'm about to lose my car, there's not much work I can do. I will take some time away to move everything out of my house, obviously, into that storage unit that I got. I need to find a way to get a U-Haul for that. But anyway, I've been spending the last few days mentally preparing myself for that, watching boot camp videos just to see get a good idea of what I'm getting myself into, because I know all about Parris Island. I have friends who went to Parris Island. They talked about Parris Island because ROTC and spring break. So I know how that is, and I know little to nothing about San Diego other than that's where I'm going because I'm on the west side of the Mississippi. And I've also been working on my running because I know that's where I'm going to struggle the most with boot camp. It's just the running portion. And as I watch, I went from discomfort at looking at the rappel tower to seeing the stairway to heaven, realizing that the rappel tower wasn't so bad, and just not caring anymore because I'm going to have to do it regardless. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Also, I've been spending time with my family, my son, my mom, my dad, my brother, not so much my sister, but I've just been spending time with the folks and having a blast, a wonderful time. It was great. I stayed up all night talking to my dad the other night because he's nocturnal like I used to be. Anyway, so carrying on here, today I'm bringing the 63rd best Yu-Gi-Oh deck of all time, and that is the Cyber deck. Now, Cyber deck could be anything with Cyber in it, as you will see as we go over this list, but mostly Cyber Dragons. Anyway, we're going to start here with its first appearance in the competitive meta back in February of 2007 at the Kings Games Regionals. It was a Cyber Tech deck run by Anthony Cruz, who plays 5th to 8th. Then we see it March in 2007 at the Bluebell, Pennsylvania Regionals. Pure Cyber deck run by Steven Silverman, who plays in 2nd. We go ahead to 2 appearances in July of 2007, once at the Shonen Jump in Phoenix. Pure Cyber deck run by Britton Holt, who plays in 3rd to 4th. And then at the Shonen Jump in Detroit, Pure Cyber deck run by Jonathan LeBounty, who plays in 2nd. We see 1 appearance in September of 2007 at the Shonen Jump in Washington, D.C. Pure Cyber deck run by Alex Thorne, who plays in 5th to 8th. Then we get 1 appearance in October of 2007 at the Shonen Jump in Chicago. Pure Cyber deck run by Donald Myers, who plays 3rd to 4th. We have 1 appearance in May of 2018, so almost 10 years later. Oh no, it is over 10 years later. About 9. Hold on. No, about 11 years later. Almost. Regional at the Tallahassee, Florida Regionals. Invoked Cyber Dragon deck run by Adam Brown, who plays in 6th. And then we have 1 appearance. Oh no, we have 1 appearance in September of 2018 at the YCS in Utrecht, Netherlands. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Antonio Espinar, who plays in top 64. We have 1 appearance in October of 2018 at the Las Vegas, Nevada Regionals. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Ulysses Espuro, who plays in 1st. Congratulations. And then 1 appearance in November. Oh no, my bad. 2 appearances in November of 2018. Once at the LLDS Stage 2, it was a pure Cyber Dragons deck run by Erasmus Eggerod, who placed in first. Congratulations to you as well. And then at the Pasadena, California YCS, pure Cyber Dragons run by Brian Ramirez, who placed in the top 8. Going ahead, we have 3 appearances in February. No, my bad. 4 appearances in February of 2019. Once at the YCS in Chicago, Illinois. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Alex Mondlak, who placed in the top 8. 1 appearance in the Portland, Maine regionals. Pure Cyber Dragons run by James Thomas Woodman, who placed in 16th. And then 1 appearance in South Portland, Maine regionals. Cyber Dragon OTK run by James Thomas. First off, is that the same James Thomas, or is that 2 different James Thomases? And does there just happen to be 2 different James Thomases in the same area? That's crazy. But then again, I worked for FedEx for the last 3 years of my life, and I'm used to seeing people with a lot of the same names. Anyway, I do have a question. So if anybody who watches this is in the Maine or Portland, Maine area, is South Portland just like a southern connection of Portland, or is it its own principality? Is it its own township, its own area? Kind of like how if you've ever been to Kansas City, you got Kansas City. It's like the whole area, but it's split up into like Olathe, friggin' Luxembourg, not Luxembourg, Lenexa, so all that fun stuff. Or like Boise, Idaho with Meridian. Yeah, I've been to some cities. You get what I'm saying? If you are in that area, could you let me know down in the comments below how that works? Really appreciate it. Anyway, we have 3 appearances in April of 2019. Technically only 2, as this guy participated in a side event at the main event. But anyway, it was pure cyber. These first 2 were pure Cyber Dragons. It's also just the 1, so 2, 1, same dude, same event, side event. So the side event was a Team SSD Jam 1 TCG Pro Series. Whatever you guys know that, whatever that is. If you guys know, you know. That he placed in the top 8 for that. It was Alex Mondlak again, and then for the main event itself, he placed in 7th. Good job to be able to balance both. And then the other April 2019 appearance was the Minneapolis, Minnesota Regionals, Pure Cyber Dragon deck run by Kevon Bonner, who placed in 20th. Let me make sure I'm still recording here. Fantastic. So we're going ahead to the next appearance in May of 2019 at the Houston, Texas Regionals. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Jose Ornelas, who placed in 7th. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 appearances in June of 2019. Wow. Once was at the Bloomington Regionals, wherever that is. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Colin Martinson, who placed in 31st. The next appearance was at the Bosnia and Herzegovina National Championship. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Tony Kotoric, who placed to the top 4. And then we see it once at the Slovenia National Championship. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Frank Krizianik. Sorry if I butchered that name. I don't know Slavic. Who placed at the top 16. Please forgive me if you ever see this. Anyway, carrying on. We see it once at the UK National Championship. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Jonathan Miller, who placed in the top 64. And we see it once at the Oceanic WCQ. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Jed Chen, who placed in the top 16. We see it twice at the South America WCQ. Both are Pure Cyber Dragons. One won by Mauricio Castañeda, who placed in 64th. And Jonathan Rivas, who placed in the top 64 as well. And then we see it at the YCS, Niagara Falls YCS. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Sali. I did apply to go work that. YCS. I was turned down. But I would have loved to go and work that YCS. I'd love to see the falls. I would take time out of my day just to go look at the falls. I really want to see them. Anyway, then we have 2 appearances in November of 2019. Both were at the Denver Regionals, whatever. Both were pure Cyber Dragon decks, run by James Thomas. Oh, I guess James Thomas and James Thomas Woodman are the same person. Unless they both managed to top the same event in third, and you 2 people... What would be the odds of someone with the exact same name going to the exact same event, running the exact same deck, tying for third place? That's got to be the same guy. It has to be. If I'm wrong, let me know. But that has to be the same guy. But, that reminds me of a story my recruiter told me. He talked about how, back when he was starting out, my recruiter, he's a smart fella. He's a white fella, not a smart fella. He's a white fella. Comes from a small town in Georgia. He said that when he was in SOI, or School of Infantry, so he was handed promotion for PFC, I think it was, but he was like, I'm already a PFC. What do you mean you're being promoted? And they meant for it to someone else who, and the funny thing is, that promotion was meant for someone from the same town with the same name. The only difference between the 2 of them is that the other was black. So he's my recruiter told me, he's like, yeah, so my platoon sergeant, went to the phone, rang up the next platoon, and he's like, hey, you got a Hill over there? Yeah. What's his first name? Same first name. What's his birthday? Same birthday. So like, what color is he? Black. Okay. So, there's a lot of shenanigans, and I'm excited for all of them. Anyway, carrying on, we have 1 appearance in December of 2019 at the Milan, Italy YCS. Cyber Dragon Control deck run by Angelo Svast, who plays the top 64. We go ahead about a month to January of 2020 for its next appearance at the Duluth, Georgia Regionals. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Jason Templeton, who plays in 20th place. Placed in 20th. Its next appearance was in February of 2020 at the Reading England Regionals. Cyber Dragons run by Chris Tullio, who plays in the top 8. And we see 2 appearances in March of 2020. Once at the OTS Championship in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Pure Cyber Dragons run by James Thomas Woodman, who plays in the top 4. And then at the and then at the OTS in Rhode Island, Pure Cyber Dragon run by James Thomas, who plays in 3rd. That does not help unless there was 2 separate events all in Its next appearance was in November of 2020 at the OTS Championships in Brazil. Pure Cyber Dragons run by Eric Kevin, who plays in the top 4. And its final appearance in the competitive meta was April of 2022 at the Dandenong, Australia Regionals. That's a weird name. Dandenong. Cyber Dark deck run by Daniel Pollard, who plays in 7th. Let me make sure I'm still recording here. Okay, I'm still good on as far as disk space is concerned, but we're at 14 minutes. Holy cow. I guess I did talk a lot and tell a story. Yeah. Obviously, it's probably not going to keep up with today's current meta. Or at least not, yeah. But I might be able to stand a chance on the basis that this, as you can see, I'm running a Kaiju deck. I'm running Kaijus in this deck, so I could maybe clear out any problematic cards and whatnot. But let's go find out. Also, if you guys remember my time on YGO Pro: The Dawn of a New Era, I'm trying to get it re-downloaded, fixed on here. And if you guys want to see what issues I'm having with that, I'll be more than happy to show you. I'll do like a separate video, just showing you the issues I'm having getting that booted up, so I can duel on there again. Because I'd like to play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot more. I'd love to go to a tournament, and I know there's one like a small unofficial locals. Here in town somewhere. But, you know, I need the money. And I need a way to get there after I lose the car. Yeah. Ooh. I'll go second. This time it's okay to go second because I know that I have kaijus in here. Let me make sure my volume's on. And sometimes I mute my computer, so I don't know if you guys are catching the game audio or not. Okay. Looks like. Then I can use that. Maybe skip at least wait until your turn. You get more out. Yes. Yes. That works out for me. You destroyed it. Yep. Damage for a turn. Ooh, do you have a negate? Oh, he's got the negate. I should have brought out Cyber Dragon's Way. That would have done it right there. Well, I wouldn't have done it, but I might have been able to save myself. Oh, wait, I wanted to go back. Oh well, it is what it is. Have I done anything in the battle pass? Nope, it's level 0. Oh, it's a whole new battle pass. So I've got a lot of work to do. Okay, probably a new one on Master Duel as well. I should hop on that and start going, wow, what is all of this? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anniversary rare token. Not enough XP. Okay, that's fine. I'm definitely probably going to be playing on here a lot more, though. Just cause, you know? Just cause. Does that mean my rank reset? Yep, rank reset. Okay. Chef de nouvelle. But give me that. Anyway. Yeah, so, obviously I don't think it can compete. Maybe if you take, like, something like this, like a Cyber Dragon deck, but throw in more kaijus, you might stand a chance. Those kaijus are going to be lifesavers. Not a lot of people run them anymore. Not a lot of people are going to expect them anymore. I mean, some people side them, some people do run some, but no one's going to actually expect you to run it as an engine or like a tech support, you know, or whatever. As for its placement, I guess it's fine where it is. Maybe bump it up to like the 30s. Maybe put it like somewhere between here and the 30s. Of course, I'm just winging it, but you know, the 30s in here. But what about you guys? Do you agree with its placement? Or do you think it should be somewhere else on the list? Do you think it should be removed from the list? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. What's your favorite cyber card? There's a lot of cyber cards, from Cybers to Cyber Dragon to Cyber Angels. There's a lot of cyber. So yeah, what's your favorite cyber card? Let's have a conversation about it. And thank you all so much for watching. I will be streaming on Rainbow Six Siege, because while I do have 25 days to, you know, do videos and stuff, I also only have 25 days to complete the battle pass on Siege. Which is frankly something I would like to do, because I spent money on the season pass. So, you know, I would like to get my money's worth before I leave. So, yeah, I'll be doing that. Be sure to check that out. I will see you guys next time. Peace. Help if I have my recorder up so I can actually stop it. Bye.